And welcome back to part 9 of Uncharted 2. This time we're taking on that tank. Oh, it's so exciting. But we still got more moves to deal with first. The tank is more like a stage hazard until right near the end. It doesn't really like adopt the boss fight itself until nearer to the end, but for now it's just an open stage hazard that's going to be constantly putting the pressure on until the end. And what doesn't make it easier is that this cover's destructible, and it takes tempting a little while. You see how much I'm moving the camera, so I'm looking everywhere, because this is just after. Like, when you think last part, how many times I died, this is only just after it, so I'm still very wary of how quickly you can go down, and how pressurizing this section is. And here I start doing the corner trick again, because I'm aware of the threat. Go on. There we go. Oh, it's treasure there randomly that I missed. Now, you gotta make your way through this. Just try and keep a move on as well when you're trying to do this. Never let yourself get overwhelmed. Just keep fighting. This section can be quite hard as well, because that tank is going to start moving. And it's going to start moving to this section, so you can't stay here forever, because that tank will just blow you to shit. And you're going to see I'm going to start making a run for it now. Because you've got to reach a certain spot. But you've got to get to the top of these stairs, but you see there's no cover saving you up here, so you just got to book it and pray you can make it. Which I don't. The next time I do though, you just got to make it to the bridge. Then this scripted moment can happen where it shoots out the bridge. And then you just got to run away and hope you don't get shot to death, like I nearly do there. But yeah, as Drake kind of gave away there, we're looking for an RPG to deal with that tank. It takes more than one shot though, so when you get an RPG, don't think it's all saved in grandeur now, because it won't be. Because I nearly get mowed down again there. Yeah, I had to take a double second of that. You might notice during that jump there was a slight edit. That was me editing out another death. I think I died at this section. Just keep moving, don't linger. Because that tank will just mow you down so goddamn quickly. And it's such a consistent threat as well. This tank is determined to put you down, and it's you in particular down. Like it doesn't treat anyone else like this, it's just after your story arc. And it's going to keep this up for like the entire section, so be wary. Ooh! And as you can tell on this one, I didn't get so close. I kept my distance this time. Denton booked it way off ahead, so he's gone. So we're on our own for a while. Make a right, don't press on into open road there. If you go straight into the open, you'll just get shot down by the tank. See, I've stayed in the open space for a bit long there, and I got shot. This is your breathing room section, but not for long. This is about 5 seconds of breathing room. You get to run around this corner, cut through here, and then it's back in the action. But there's like your breathing room if you need to stop for a second. So, and I only point that out just because I know there'll be some people that will be a bit burnt out from that, especially on crashing, and you'll need a minute to sort of catch your breath. Because how consistently on the ball it is, but you do get a little breathing room. And this bit technically as well, there's no threat until you climb to the top. Yeah, thanks camera work, nearly died then. The way the camera was angled right from the start, I run back, hit the wall, and assumed there's something I had to climb in if I hit a wall. When no, there was actually an arch, it's just the camera angle didn't help me, didn't do me many favours. Sometimes it might be good to do what I'm doing now and do an on-the-run offensive, especially with the constant lingering threat of the tank. And there's our first rocket. So get up to him, get a cheeky stealth kill, and then try and line up a rocket. But that's only your first of many. There's a lot more rockets you got to do. You can't just stock them up here and try and hold the line, because you die quickly up here. As you're witnessing. You have to get a move on, you have to make the run for it. Because the second rocket guy's over there. Or sometimes you'll just get stunned by an explosion. So I come up again, this I'm a lot more cautious. I've already fired the rocket because the checkpoint puts me after I fired the rocket. And now I can sit here and use this hanging cover. Because the guy that's on the other roof for some reason doesn't shoot me from here. Or better answer, he can't for some reason, he seems to be hitting the wall. But the rocket dude's dead, so all I need to do is make a run for it. So yeah, so I time the shot and then run. If you press the cover button when you're approaching a table, Drake will knock it down, so you can use it as active cover. But I do believe it's breakable, so don't stick with it for too long. But you need to get up top of this building so you can get the next rocket. Using the infinite ammo cheat, this section becomes a completely different kind of beast. Because, like, well, firstly, you can't actually kill the tank until you get far enough. So no matter how many rockets you put into it now, it won't make a difference. It's just, it's sort of, the only way to put it, it's like it's lowering its health bar, but the health bar won't hit 0 until you've gone far enough. Because then once you're far enough, it will let you do enough damage to make it hit 0. So it's still good to fire the rockets off it because you're getting the damage off. Just know that you won't be able to kill it yet. It's not a bad idea to duck in here to get cover from the tank. And of course, as I said before, you can't linger. No matter what cover you stand at, you just can't linger because the tank will put you down. And the cover's destructible as well, so I can't even stay here for longer. I need to kill him and move up. Yeah, that's how kind of on the ball you need to be with some of these sections. You need to know where you're going and how you're getting there instantly, because if you don't, you will die before you get to where you need to be. But there's our next rocket, and then we only need one more. This is the point. If any rockets you fire into it from here, if you can get it past, and you will go past like the 1 health point mark that I called it, you will be able to take the thing out now. Which is why there's so many rockets on the other side. It's just getting there, which is a lot easier said than done. And you can see I'm having a lot of struggle here. So I'm eyeing up my options, but I'm trying to also crunch the numbers down on these guys, so then when I go over it, I don't die before I reach it. Blind firing is too far away for it to work effectively. So I'm eyeing up my options. I think I'm going to make the run for it. There's the RPG. We did it! We ended the chaos.
Tenzin!
Bema, Quinchoke.
Schaefer! Where's Schaefer?
We can't see so.
Nate!
They took Schaefer!
Oh, God. It's because he had the dagger.
I know! Hey!
No time to argue. We gotta go.
Alright, oh, at least scooch over.
Okay.
must have taken him in the lead car.
We gotta stop him before Lazarevich gets a hold of him.
All right, I have an idea.
Whoa, what are you doing?
I'm gonna clear the road. Here, take the wheel.
What?
Just take it.
Why didn't you just let me drive in the first place?
I didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah.
All right, hold it steady.
Okay.
That's good. All right, here we go. A little closer. There you go.
Hang on!
And yeah, and just like that, we've gone to Uncharted 2's version of the Convoy section. Because it's in every single Uncharted game, and unfortunately a bit of footage was lost there. But you didn't miss much other than me dying a bunch. But yeah, this is the Convoy section of this game. It's in every Uncharted game, there's a Convoy section. The first one we was actually in the car and we just had to shoot back. The advancement they make with this one is that you're jumping from car to car instead of just sticking on one. When one starts to destroy, you need to move to a different one. And don't bother jumping for the little ones. Like these ones here, don't bother them, just shoot them and they'll break off. But yeah, this is the actual evolution of the Convoy system as we move to Uncharted 2 now. We're actually going from thing to thing. Just some of these have better cover than others, so keep that in mind. Like, this one's not got great cover, so now I need to get up and move to the one that has good cover over there. And I actually really enjoyed this section. I don't think I died here. Well, no, I died once, that's the bit you saw me edit out. But for like the actual rest of it, I think I did relatively okay with. And it's just fun. Like you get an infinite ammo grenade launcher right at the end, right this bit here. Just go berserk. Just the coloured truck is the one that's yours, so leave it. Yeah, alright. Oh, that was a great chance to make a reference to the first game and say, Cliff! Watch the cliff! But no, they didn't capitalise on it, but... yeah. This section is quite easy because they almost never shoot at you, they're too busy aiming at Elena. And when they are aiming at you, they never seem to be able to hit you. Until it's scripted, of course. Well, now we've got a problem, so now we need to get off. And get back to the original.
You okay back there?
Yeah, there's the lead car. Got it.
Hold on!
Ah, that's right, you bastards. We got you now! Oh, crap!
There's no way they survived that. Let's go.
Come on. Just like old times, huh?
You could say that. So now what?
We head to the creepy old monastery. What else? There's Schaefer. Damn it.
What's happening?
Lazarevich has him.
Oh no. Ugh.
You ready for this?
As I'll ever be.
We are approaching the nearer end of the game now, because the monastery is where we will hopefully be finding our way forward. But I'm going to save that for next time. So, next time on Uncharted 2, we're going to work our way through the monastery and attempt to save Schaefer and get the dagger back while we're at it. And possibly move towards Shambhala.
Got it?
But until then, You guys take care now.
Nice view.
Men.
No, I was talking about the mountains. Really.
Come on.